One of the things I noticed here is all of your team comes into the office, and you talk about all these major changes you had in 2020. Why don't you do virtual or hybrid, or what is the reasoning behind having the team in the office, especially nowadays as we have this completely new shift in the economy?
Well, before we had this building, we had outgrown the building that we were in. It was 55,000 feet, and we had about,
Wow.
I guess we had 700, 800 people. And I think in that one building was about half of them. And so I rented the office warehouse out behind. Then we filled it up. And then we rented a office condo across the street. We filled it up. And then we put 300 people a mile away.
Oh, wow.
The equivalent of remote. And
but they're still working together.
Well, they're a mile away. And so we figured out that not spending time together in person lowers productivity and creativity and synergy. You don't have any drive-by ideas on remote.
Yeah.
If I'm walking past somebody's desk and I look down and I think of them and I think about what they're working on, I go, hey, have you, here's the, and 13 seconds later, I walk away and keep moving. And it's not just me. There's 1,100 of us doing the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a productivity to that Zoom will never replicate. Being in physical presence with someone changes the quality of the relationship. And organizations, whether we like it or not, move at the speed of trust. And when you're not in high-quality relationship, your level of trust has to go down by definition. And when you're not in proximity physically, ever so often, you're not connecting, you're not feeling the air, because there's so much of communication that is nonverbal, the vast majority of it. So we're firmly convinced the best way to run a company for all of those reasons: productivity, trust, creativity, synergy, drive-by ideas, laughter, all of those things. You'll hear people do. You can't have a good Nerf gun fight. You can't shoot somebody with a Nerf gun on Zoom, but you can shoot them in here. I get shot at all the time in
Really?
here. Oh, yeah, they kill me, man. I got to walk around with a dadgum gun around here. It's a Nerf gun if I don't want to defend myself. You can't do that in Zoom. And you can't have that much fun. I ride around on a hoverboard sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't do that on Zoom.
So
That's why we're all here.
I love that. But how do you now encourage, I guess, that creativity while also letting people do their work? How did you manage that? Because, if I have, let's just say 8 hours worth of work, and then someone's coming up to me talking about ideas or
you can't interrupt everybody while they're working. You're right. But it's not constant. But the proximity thing, if we gather up 3 people right quick in an impromptu meeting and attack an issue that just popped up, it has a different result and a different feel than if you gather up on Zoom and do that. And so, we've had some folks that decide they wanted to work from home and left. And so we've lost some good people. But I think we're convinced that the net of the whole thing is we'll come out ahead.
That's very interesting. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to watch the entire conversation, all you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.